Joe Hopkins here, and today I'm doing a list. A list! That's right, my top 10 budget guitars. Now, I'm doing electric guitars, and I'm not doing top 10 budget brands, right? I'm doing top 10 of my personal electric guitars that I own, right? So I'm going through my collection and picking out my top 10, which, I'm not including anything I built, like a kit guitar or anything like that. Because, I mean, really, my kit guitar is pretty damn good, but that's because I built it, and results may vary depending on your skill levels. But that's true of some of the other budget guitars too. But I'm going to go over it. I'm going to show you from 1 to 10, right, what my personal favorites are. Now, I'll put links to all these, all the places where you can buy these guitars, their websites where they sell them, down in the description. So if you see something you like, you can go over and go shopping, check it out. And, check out my reviews on these. I've reviewed each and every one of these guitars, so you can see reviews on them. Just go to my playlist and check it out. There should be a reviews playlist, but we're going to start, right? Number 10. That's right, number 10. I got my Lary Burning Fire, right? That is, it's at the bottom of the list because it's definitely not my best guitar. It's not my worst. Honestly, this is a fairly competently decent, beginner's guitar. They don't come set up. Yeah, adjustments might have to be made. I had to adjust the truss rod on this and, the intonation a little bit and some other things to get it right. Had to adjust string height, all that stuff, right? So you have to mess with these. But I mean, it was $100, right? $100 with free shipping from Lary. It's got a little bit of dust on it because I really don't play it that much. But it's overall pretty cool guitar. It looks cool. And for $100, I mean, what do you want, right? That's my number 10. At number 9, I've got my Harmony, right? This is a Harmony H80T. That's their Stratocaster copy. Now, that might be a little bit unfair. They haven't made these in a long time. I picked it up at a pawn shop for like $90. But as far as guitars go, it's pretty damn good. You can still find them because Harmony sold a lot of these, right? Mine's got the stickers on it. But this one has a lot of sentimental value. As far as that's concerned, it might be my favorite, just for sentimental value. I don't play it a lot anymore, but I've owned it a long, long time. I recorded a lot of stuff with this. It sounds good. It plays good. Harmony makes good instruments. If you're at a pawn shop or a flea market or something and you see one of these, it's worth picking up. And they still only cost around $100 to $120, So, yeah, my number 9 is my Harmony Strat copy. Number 8 would be my Groat hollow body. That's right. I really like this guitar. This was about, $200-ish, right around $200. I bought it on Amazon. Really cool purple finish, right? It's a good looking guitar. It's fairly decent quality, the frets are good, the neck's good. I didn't have to do too much adjustments on it to make it really play right. Just a little bit for my own personal preference. The only thing that's keeping this from being a little bit higher is the pickups sound good, but the electronics on it. There's something loose in here. Whenever I put on the neck pickup, I have to tap it to get the pickup to come on. They're just, something a little bit loose. The electronics are less than great. The guitar itself is really good quality, though. I'd say with a little bit of upgraded hardware, like tuners, pots, you'd probably be pretty good. And the pickups actually sound pretty nice. I like them. So, there we go. That's my number 8. All right, number 7. I've got my Harley Benton 7-string guitar. I think it's the 457 in black, right? I really actually like this guitar a lot. It has decent tone. I wouldn't say it's superb, but it's decent tone. I spent like $165 on this. I guess plus shipping. I ordered a couple guitars at the same time with this. So at the time you got the same shipping even with multiple instruments. But this guitar is good quality. The pickups sound decent. I mean, if there was one thing I'd change on this, it wouldn't even be the tuners. It'd be maybe slightly better pickups, you know. But overall, the guitar, it's solid quality like everything else Harley Benton sells. Honestly, I would have put the Groat above this if the Groat had had better electronics, if it weren't a little glitchy. But overall, this is the one I have at number 7. Number 6, check it out. I've got my Firefly FFLP. Now, I've got this at number 6. Really, it could have been in the top 5, except I own way better guitars than this. But for $200, that's what I paid for this, $200, this is a really quite a decent guitar, right? Everything works more or less right with it, right? The pots are a little cheap. They're not that great, but that's easy to fix if you want to change those out. The pickups sound surprisingly good, to be honest with you, for an inexpensive guitar. And the build quality of the instrument itself is really solid. The finish looks great, and it's a solidly built guitar. It really feels like a professional instrument. The only thing I had with this was I had to make a lot of adjustments, not to the truss rod, but with the intonation and the string height and adjusting the bridge. I had to adjust a lot of stuff to really make it play the way I wanted it to. But overall, it is a solidly good guitar for $200, and these things are really popular. People love the crap out of these. You buy these at guitarsgarden.com, pay like $200, and then I see people reselling them on eBay for like $300, $350, when you could buy them from Firefly for $200. But, you know, obviously people like these things. So I have one. I like it. Definitely a solidly good guitar. Now we're in the top 5. So number 5, definitely, I've got my Ibanez 7-string. This is their GO, and there's a bunch of letters and numbers to designate it, but it's $200, right? $200 I paid on eBay, or not eBay, on Amazon, but you can get it for about the same from like Musician's Friend, Sweetwater, any of those. It's a 7-string guitar, and the GO is their like entry-level guitars, but this does not feel entry-level, and it came already in pretty good shape. I mean, I guess I could stand to lower the action a hair, but overall I've kept it like it came out of the box because it's really good. You know, it's got the dual humbuckers. Pretty much it's very similar to my Harley Benton 7-string, except this one sounds a lot better. I mean, the tone out of this is superior. It really is. And it's got a 5-way switch for the dual humbuckers because it has coil splits. Right? When I bought it, it said that it didn't have coil splits, but then I get it and it has coil splits. So that's kind of cool. I thought it was interesting. Instead of a push-pull pot, they did a 5-way switch. So that's my number 5. All right, number 4, I have my Xavier Telecaster. I forget what they called these, what they designated them as, but it's pretty much a Telecaster. And this is number 4 above the Ibanez for one main reason. This came really well set up, and the GFS pickups in it are amazing. They sound absolutely amazing. And like I said, it's set up really well. Plays really great. It's a good-looking guitar. I think I spent $200 on this one. It was they were running a sale, like they said clearance, but I mean, look at that finish, nice and shiny. I really like it a lot. And honestly, the GFS pickups in it sound spectacular, and all of the hardware is really, really good. The tuners are really quite good. The pots are excellent. The switches, everything on it is really top-notch. And I mean, it's just a very well-built guitar, right? All right, number 3, I have my Harley Benton SC Custom FR. And the FR is for Floyd Rose. It's got a Floyd Rose locking tremolo. This one made number 3 for a couple of reasons. First of all, The Roswell pickups on it sound amazing, and it has a push-pull pot there on the tone for coil splitting. So you have humbuckers, and you can split them to single coils. The tremolo works really, really well. I like it a lot. It has Grover tuners. Honestly, the gold hardware on the black body looks really badass. It's set up really well. It came set up really well. The frets feel great. Everything, the intonation was really good. Everything is just set up just about perfect on it for me. I think some people might like their the strings a little bit lower. I love it as it is. This is just an excellent, excellent instrument, which is why I put it at number 3, because honestly, it's just good. It's just that good. Now I've got number 2, my Hard Luck King's Bombshell, right? The Bombshell is their Stratocaster style guitar, which you can see that's what this is, and I got it. They sell them with humbuckers, but I got it with the 3 single coils, because I really just wanted a Strat. I have some humbucker guitars. I wanted to, you know, the only Strat I have is my old Harmony. I wanted a new Strat. And the reason why this is number 2 is the build quality is really that good. Hard Luck Kings makes good stuff. And the thing is, I got this on their daily deal, right, for $200. And their shipping and setup is a bit expensive. The shipping and setup together were about another $100. So I spent like $300 on this thing. But all told, it's still an excellent deal. The setup is amazing. They really did an unbelievably good job with this. And I can't say enough good about it. This is just such an excellent guitar, right? And I mean, it's your standard Stratocaster style guitar. 5-way switch, 3 single coils. You got that Strat style tremolo, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's there. You know, but overall, this is just a top-notch professional level guitar for really not a lot of money. And my number 1 is my more recently purchased Wolff WLP. These are sold by All-in-One Guitars, and I have to tell you, it's the most expensive guitar in this bunch, right? It's at the high end of what I would consider budget. This was $450. That's everything included, shipping, setup, the whole deal. But overall, this is hands down the best electric guitar I own. This thing is freaking amazing. I love this guitar. Excellent, excellent build quality. It really is a cut above any of the others as far as build quality goes, and as far as all the hardware goes. It's got Grover tuners, like the really nice ones. All the hardware, the bridge, the saddle, all of it's amazing. The pickups sound amazing. All of the switches and knobs just are perfect, right? As far as hardware goes, I'd put this and the Hard Luck Kings neck and neck. But this is just, the build quality of the guitar itself is just better than everything else I own, to be honest with you. But it is probably now my, I don't know, my favorite guitar to play at the moment. At the moment, I'd say it's the best guitar I own. And like I said, it was like $450, meaning it costs more than the other guitars on this list, right? A good $100 more than the Harley Benton SC that I showed you. But I do believe it's worth it. And all the abalone they put on it is really nice. There's a lot of bling on this guitar. But you can get it in different colors and finishes. You don't have to get it in I think the white's sold out at the moment. But the white caught my eye. I just thought it was hot. So there's my top 10 list. And I'll be honest with you, in my top 5, the 5 top ones, you could pick any of those and buy them, and that they would be pretty much a professional level guitar. Any one of those 5 you could buy and use professionally, in my opinion. So, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what you all think. Tell me, because obviously I'm not going over all the budget guitars out there because I don't own all of them, and maybe someday I will. But for right now, I'm just going over the ones I own. But hey, man, it was fun doing this video. Hit subscribe. I'll be doing more of this kind of stuff in the future. And, you know, peace out, baby. I love you guys. Bye-bye.